Always like to start out by asking how are you and your people doing during this crazy year we call 2020?
Man, everybody that I know is doing well. 2020, you know, has been an incredible year for us, you know. But a lot of people, I can't, a lot of people can't probably say the same thing. But everybody that I know is good. No, nobody really had the COVID, or it didn't really affect us in, any kind of way like that. I didn't lose nobody like a lot of people, you know.
Yeah, no, that's definitely a blessing, man. That's definitely a blessing. So, how have you adjusted to everything? Because obviously, we can't move around like we're accustomed to moving. You as an artist, I know you had shows and tours lined up and all that kind of stuff, but then it came to a halt. So, how have you adjusted? What does a typical day look like right now?
Well, I ended up moving to Atlanta from Miami, and Atlanta is open, so I just took advantage. I just took advantage of being able to work and, got back in the studio and just start, just getting ready for next year.
That's what's up. So what does that look like, man? What does next year look like for you?
We're going back out on tour in March. So we're gonna start off with that. But I just released two new records, and I'm gonna just consistently just, put out new music now. So yeah, I'm just prepared. I'm ready. I'm ready for next year.
Let's talk about one of the records, man. By the Atlantic, a nice fluid type, Pleasure P type bop right there, man. You know what I'm saying? How did that song come about?
Well, actually, it was written by a songwriter named Rook Monroe, and Flo Rida actually brought me the record, and he was like, "Man, you gotta cut this record. You gotta cut this record." So I ended up cutting the record, and it's not like a new record. You know what I mean? I probably recorded this record maybe a year or 2 years ago, probably.
Wow.
So now it's like I got so many different projects that's just ready to come out. Julian hit me up and was like, "Yo, man, I'm ready to put this project out." And I'm like, "Well, it's not like the music that I'm doing right now, but fuck it, let's just put it out." You know what I'm saying?
Right. That makes sense, man. So what can we expect from the project?
For this particular one, I think it's called Pain and Pleasure. So one side is just talking about, just the stuff that I actually go through as a person. You know what I mean? And then the other one is just, the sex side of things. You know what I mean? Well, people know me for singing sexual, kind of songs. And then when I do something that was different, it's like they want to just kind of box me in. So that's why I dropped another record called Name Dropper. And that's something that like, that we all go through, or well, not we all, but that's something that I personally go through, being around people that's name droppers and they crew hoppers and, they don't never want to pay the tab, they leeches and, just all the stuff we experience being successful, man.
No doubt, man, no doubt. So how do you stay creative, man? Because you've been in the game for a minute and, you've been a part of a lot of big records. How do you maintain your creative juices?
Just keep living. Just keep living and stay away from things that brings you down. You know what I mean? Things that stress me out. I got this carefree kind of vibe, and I just, I don't care about what nobody says or thinks. I just do what I feel, and that's just how I'm living my life these days.
Man, there it is right there, bro. So after your project, are we ever gonna get that Pretty Ricky reunion project?
Man, that album been done. I mean, I think, yeah, most of the songs for that album is done. I think just one person got to do their part, and you know who that one person, trying to get him in the studio is a fucking process within itself. So, whenever he ready to do his part, then the album will be complete.
I mean, can it be done without him though?
We was kind of thinking that, yo, Slick, if you don't do your shit, man, we about to just, put, with the ones that you're on, you're going to stay on them. But, I don't know. That's something that we all got to talk about,
I mean, you did your vocals, so,
The album is done. I mean, we got so many bangers, too. We got so many bangers, too, man. I don't know if you got to hear the Pretty Ricky Body record that we released while we was on tour. And the crazy thing about that is like...
That is a record.
The crazy thing about that is like, as soon as the record is starting to go up and the money invested, COVID happened. And then we got to go home, and then it just messed up everything. So hopefully, by the time we go back on tour, you will hear the next Pretty Ricky single as well, man. And we can finally drop this album.
Yeah.
But it's just sitting on my computer.
Man, well, looking forward to that. Looking forward to your project as well, man. I'm gonna wrap it up with this question. Is there anything that this year has kind of like personally taught you? Because you know, this has been like a time for reflection. We haven't been able to move around like that. So have you learned anything about yourself or just like realized stuff about life in general during 2020?
I just feel like whatever it is you want to, whatever it is that you want to do, it's never going to be a perfect time to start. So just start. Don't put it off and say, man, I gotta wait this perfect. And you know, because we all are perfectionists in some kind of way. But man, the thing about me is just like go. You know what I mean? And since I've been doing that, just so much stuff has just been happening. You know what I mean? And when it happens, it don't necessarily have to be perfect, but at least it's happening. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I would, you know, leave behind with people. And also, man, when you're on go, get rid of the dead weight, man. You know what I mean? Like people gonna start falling off like flies, and that's cool. You know what I mean? That's called growth. You know what I mean? So I definitely learned that this year. I had to make a lot of decisions, and I had to leave a lot of people behind. But it was dead weight that was holding me down. So now that I don't have it no more, I'm in a real good place.
Man, that's what's up right there, my brother. Well, listen, much success to you. Congratulations on the singles. We can't wait for your project. You just need to drop that reunion project as is because we've been waiting too damn long.
Yeah, it's been too damn long. But I got you.
Nah, it's all good, man. But yo, listen, I'm in Atlanta too. So, you know, if you ever have like a studio session or you doing like a,
you know what, we're doing a party for Neo at Medusa's on Wednesday. He got a single release party. We doing over there at Medusa's on Wednesday. It's an R&B night. You should pull up, man.
Yeah, I've been to Beacock's night. That night crazy over there.
Come on, that's the Wednesday. We all going up. I got Columbus Short over here. He downstairs. He just dropped the new movie and all that shit too. So all us gonna be there deep, man.
Shout out to Columbus Short, man. You know, is he putting out any new music? Because he's an artist too. People don't realize that.
Columbus trying to get us to Atlanta, and he want to get to working. So you know, we'll see.
No doubt. Well, you might see me up in there, bro.
Come on through. Don't be a stranger, man. Come on through, man.
Keep doing your thing. Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir.